Good performance, man. Don't ever leave Chelsea. Never give up. Obviously, always.
You hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yep, you're good to go.
Just making sure because last stream didn't go well. Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea live stream. Chelsea have lost 1-0 away from home against Manchester City in the Premier League early kickoff on Saturday. I'm joined here with an amazing panel. We'll be introducing the co-host, Mr. Matt. How are you? Happy today?
Yeah, I mean, one as in the man, the myth, the legend, Claude, the famous words, Marina, it's time to go. Simple as that. How you can go into a match of Man City's of that category, a league defining game with no wing-back transfers from the summer, leaving Azpilicueta and Alonso as our wing-backs, that is absolutely disgraceful. No ambition, and it showed from the team's performance. Everyone outside of the back four was absolutely terrible. Everyone in this stream today, everyone in the comments, leave your agendas at the door. I do not want to hear individual player this, individual player that. This player was missing from the starting lineup. This player was missing that. No one outside the back four and the goalkeeper played well at all. All of them. Kante, Kovacic, whoever you want to name, any of the front three, any of the subs that came, because they all made next to no impact at all. No individuals need to be blamed today because the team performance was just not executed at all. And this is a systematic error of just a team. I'm not really going to blame Tuchel because I don't think that was what Tuchel wanted. And you could see with how angry Tuchel was. But unfortunately, the board have made too many mistakes. And you can see from just the shower of shit that we have at this football club right now. And unfortunately, people need to stop defending some of these people on the board because I'm done.
Thank you for a very well explained explanation. We've got returning guest Jesters. How are you, bro?
You know, it's nothing like waking up early on a Saturday morning, 6 a.m. and have more energy than your team shows on the pitch. Look, as far as stuff that's going on the board, I'm not going to speak to that because they didn't play the game on the pitch today. As bad as we think we played, it was 1-0 at the Etihad, and we had our chances to win that game. We still, with everything that's being said, will be said today. If we played better in certain moments, we should have won that game. So,
I agree.
we can blame everybody else, but it's when you have moments like that and you don't take them against Man City, you lose. End of. It's that simple. It's not hard to figure out.
Yes. Well said, Jesters, for sure. Very, very well said. Alex Russian Bot, I hope your surgery went well. I hope everything's okay. Good to see you.
You're on mute, bud. We can't hear you.
Oh, he's not on mute, so I don't know what's wrong with his mic.
There's nothing wrong with his mic.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yep, we got you.
Surgery went good. Everything is really, really loud now since both my ears are working. Apparently, my bone was so crushed we have to put prosthetic bone in my ear to connect to my drums. So I can see why I was shouting all the time. People accusing me of shouting because I couldn't fucking hear it, my own voice. And now kids saying that they never heard daddy for 20 years talking like that low voice like that. So anyway, been really, really bad timing for Chelsea to play Man City, actually. And really good timing for me to be on drugs to watch that kind of game.
Wish I was on drugs in that game.
So freaking
I wish I was
high.
on drugs.
I am so freaking high like a skunk over here. And really don't care. People saying, so where's Jennifer now? Did people miss Jennifer? I didn't miss him. Manchester City, when people ask me in the beginning of a season, did "Oh, we're gonna win the title." I was like, "Did we actually did anything good last season? We barely qualified for top 4, and signing of Timberland boots didn't impress me because I knew who he was." So no, I knew not gonna win the title. I didn't knew. All I wanted is to challenge. To be fair to City and to Liverpool, their team together been playing for 3 years. Do people understand what that means?
Yeah.
We have not unity in the front. We don't when we pass and we overpass, and it's you can see the inexperience at top 3 and the front 3 line at all. There's no understanding between them. Ziyech running one way, Pulisic running another way, Lukaku, I don't know, running towards the pizza. I don't know. It just look. I don't know if I'm high or it's actually my dream or
No,
I'm
it's
still
facts, it's
under
facts.
He's speaking facts.
More like a nightmare than a dream.
or I'm still on anesthesia. I wish my tongue is
Anesthesia is
actually
good,
still,
right?
my tongue
Huh?
is still swollen from being intubated for under surgery. But even it was just embarrassing. And I don't think it's the midfield too. I don't think it's the midfield. I don't think whatever we would have throw, it could. We had a couple of moments. We should be doing better. We had moments. The way we set up. If you look at the, oh, this is say hello. I'm sorry. I started talking. Say hello, Josh. I'm sorry. I forgot that this introduction.
Big up.
No, you're good,
Josh.
man. We suck. Move on, man. It's all right. It was terrible. We just we had the better chances. Didn't get a chance. Didn't put any of them away. They got their one chance. Scored their goal, and it is what it is, man. Like I thought Ziyech was embarrassing in the first half, so it's okay, man. Just move on. It wasn't a good game.
KJ. Yeah.
Boys, man. Nah, no years today, man. It's time to admit we wasted 100 million, bro. Like it's time
What do
to
you mean?
admit.
Nah, we didn't.
Hold on, wait, KJ, only 100 million.
Well, this transfer window.
I'm counting
transfer
two.
window.
I'm counting 200,
That's
300,
that's what I
400
mean
million.
when people saying world class player. That's what I mean.
We have
Like,
two
we need
world
to-
class players.
We need to be
both of
honest
them
with
are
ourselves.
over the age of 30.
Yeah.
Bro, we need to be honest with ourselves, man. This whole thing of signing young players, at some point needs to end, man. It's time to take it back to the old days, sign, develop players. You know, we can
tried
grow
that and
our
it failed
young
as all. We tried that and it failed as all. We've got
No,
Ziyech,
bro,
we've got,
this-
Sadiq, we just need to go back to bringing in a competent director of football who can actually sign good players rather than just signing crap developed players, crap youth players.
That hair is so wrong. Hello, man. Can you
That
say
your
up
boy,
to
yeah?
Chelsea?
Yeah, say hi.
Can he say Jennifer?
Yeah, he's more tougher than Jennifer.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Matt, I just want to say very quickly, then KJ, I do think these players are good or can be good. I just feel like we just don't know our, like Alex said, they haven't played together for a while. We keep changing it. It's not perfect for these players, man. And
Look,
obviously,
don't get me wrong. Individually, I think they're amazing, but you can see who's the level for Chelsea and who's not. And I'm not going to get into names because you already know who I think needs to leave. But yeah, man, the quality. It was a bad time to play them. We were building up momentum, and it's such a tricky thing when you're building momentum and you play a team that has all the momentum on their side. Obviously, you're not going to have a perfect game. It could have been a snatch and grab for us. Lukaku should have finished all the chances he got. For a player of his caliber to just mess up in a big game, it just shows you he's not there. He's not it. I don't know what to say, man. This was an embarrassing loss, but I can't even blame just the players. It's really more on just City are just too good. We played them at the wrong time.
I mean,
That's just it.
they've now won 12 games in a row. When have we ever done that?
No, but the thing is,
we talk
The last
about
time we won the Premier League. That's the last time we did.
we
it's not-
talk We talk about long unbeaten runs where half of them have been draws, yet City just, as they do, just put out 12 wins in a row.
Lukaku, I don't want to hear Mendy and Kepa mentioned for this game.
But listen,
I don't want to hear players in general. Just no
listen.
individual.
This City team is like beatable. I think we just had no belief.
Yes.
I think we had no belief, and we didn't like. If we just strang a couple passes together and made better decisions, we could have had way more chances on goal. I think the team had no belief. You could see it in the end. These guys were just like accepting. They already accepted defeat in their head. It's like we were playing like the inferiority complex. And by the way, like hold on. I didn't have any biases early on, but I'm saying now Lukaku is not that guy.
Listen. And Conte's season. City was slapping us, and then we got that one chance. Costa scored, and we got back into the game. We changed it. That was Lukaku's chance to do that, and he didn't do it.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, clinical striker, he should be scoring that. I'm sorry,
100 million pounds. He got to score that. He has to score.
It's not only that. How many aerial duels did he win? How many times did he hold on the ball?
He's just losing the ball all the time.
Exactly. Like this is supposed to be his strength.
This his game plan. This literally his game plan.
That's what's disappointing.
Nothing happened, and you can see the way we set up. There's no way Tuchel set up to play as a low block team.
Yeah, we didn't. We're supposed to have a quicker passes, but the problem with Manchester City playing same style, what people expecting that City is gonna play same way Liverpool played with a deep penetration formation. But Manchester City does not go quick and attack in transitions. They go slowly build up. So there's no time for us to counter penetrate them. It doesn't mean, you know what I'm saying? So for us to actually do the things that we try to do against Liverpool, it wouldn't work with what's the name of Manchester City. The problem is we couldn't hold on the ball. For example, we get the ball to the midfield, but the minute you pass it to the front three, the ball lost or pass misplaced or finish is not finished and stuff like that. People, I'm serious. If you have any ounce of brain and you think that Kepa should have saved that goal, you are retarded.
Just one thing I do blame him on. One thing I do. I know you're gonna say that the right step then left.
But Sadiq, for honest, you're still not saving that.
I know.
So I don't blame Kepa for the goal.
I don't blame him.
I think Mendy would have saved it though.
No way Mendy saved it. The reason why
Mendy ain't getting down like that, bro.
What about Benzema? What about Benzema's shot in the semi-final last year?
We're going down.
See the shot.
That's pretty similar, bro. Those shots are pretty similar.
Man, I'm kind of with ads on this. I'm sorry.
Mendy saved that Benzema shot last year. Benzema saved that.
Benzema's ball was up in air.
Mendy saved that.
Positioning though. You guys
think Benzema's
ball Kante was more at fault for that goal than Kepa.
For real.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If you're gonna blame somebody,
people saying 100%.
Not to blame. I just want to ask a question, guys. What do you guys think? Justice uses people. What do you think about Kepa's position?
Do you see the terrible excuse for the tackle we tried to put on?
Man, he was marking two guys.
I'm saying if anyone's blamed for this goal, you've got to blame Kante. But personally, I don't blame.
No, he should have brought him down.
He had just as much to blame.
Yellow card.
Personally, I do not blame anyone because
he was on yellow.
I
blame Silva. I blame Silva for not blocking it.
No.
This is why you don't know ball.
Why do you have to blame anybody? How come you can't say it was a good shot?
Yeah.
He beat.
This is one of the only goals.
Why can't you just say that? Why you get to blame somebody?
No.
This is one of the only goals. He's mocking two guys. He's mocking two guys and he's trying to track back. What are you not talking about?
Look. All I said is if you're going to blame somebody, if you're going to blame Kepa, you might as well blame Kante. Because he did because his tackle failed.
He needed to tackle him and get the yellow card.
He had to bring him down.
Yeah.
Anybody
agree
think
with that.
Being aggressive,
that
yeah,
week
he should've
off
just put him
Conte?
down.
Guys,
Anybody
imagine
think
Jennifer
Conte
running after two guys. He wouldn't even be there.
No,
But
Sadiq,
again,
we're not
but
saying
I'm
that.
saying
We're
guys.
that's how insane it is to blame Kepa
Yes,
for
that's
that.
what we're saying. No one's at
Ziyech
fault.
should have been
Instead
off
of
after
blaming
20
people,
minutes.
You can blame Kante.
Oh my
and
god, he
Kepa
was so
because they're
bad
both-
today.
No one's to blame. I just think Mendy would have saved it. That's all.
Kovacic,
I
Kovacic gave a Jennifer ball back pass. I didn't hear anything, by the way, guys. I don't hear
Hey.
anything.
No, Kovacic had to do
Sadiq,
Alonso's
as I said,
work.
Kovacic
Shut
out.
up.
Kovacic
the
out.
team was
KJ,
bad.
don't defend that. Don't
Don't
Sadiq,
def-
what do you think?
I don't hear
Let
it.
me
I
ask
don't
you.
hear it.
Sadiq, what do you think about Alonso's second half, Sadiq? What do you think about Alonso's
We're
second
not as it's not like we're saying Kovacic played out of his mind.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was a
Sadiq,
poor
yeah.
pass.
Sadiq, do you
I'm
want?
not going to tweet on everything that happens in the
Yeah.
match. Hell, I'll
So
be
they-
there all
You
day.
guys
It
think
wasn't the best
Kennedy
game.
will be ready by Tuesday, right? Kennedy should be good to go by
We
Tuesday.
need Kennedy. We need Kennedy.
Oh, don't give me that racist crap.
I was scared every time Sterling got the ball, or whoever was on that side going at Alonso.
Bro, Sterling was cooking Alonso today, bro. He was
Look,
cooking.
Alonso had him a few times as well. What are you talking
Allow
about?
it, man. You got
They're
cooked.
lucky.
He
Hey,
cooked.
Billy
Yo,
Hunt,
yo, yo.
what's the Billy
Cooked.
Hunt?
Sadiq,
He
you
is so
got cooked.
lucky Walker was offside.
Yeah, bro.
Look, Walker was offside. He never gave away a pen. That was a pen as well.
Sadiq, bro, you got
That was a pen.
That was a pen.
That
was a pen.
If they would have called it a pen,
my
it probably
God.
would have held up as a pen.
That was a pen. That was a pen.
Which
Bro,
pen?
That
he
was a
kicked his
stone cold
knee.
pen.
He kicked his knee. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
and that's a foul. He didn't hit the
Yes,
ball.
it's foul.
He had his hands all over him. Like if they would have called it a pen,
You could just boot
VAR would have
someone's knee
upheld
and it's
that.
all right now. That's not a
It was a
foul.
penalty.
You just
His
boot
knee.
someone's
What are you
knee.
talking
Hey,
about?
he was bad enough. You don't have to add stuff that didn't happen.
But I mean,
Oh
if
my
I'm
gosh.
How you doing?
if I'm honest, you got Sadiq. You got to thank Saar for keeping him offside.
Listen, man, I don't want to talk to you, lot. Let me talk to Andrew. man.
Even going forward,
man,
would
man.
you say he's
Hold on,
supposedly
stop talking,
okay
man.
at? His
Stop talking,
passes
stop
were
talking,
so bad going forward.
Andrew
Javi, stop
drop
talking,
some minerals, Andrew.
man. Let me hear
Alonso
some
couldn't even
Andrew,
go
man.
forward.
Drop some minerals. Drop some
I think the energy's wasted blaming individual players. As a collective unit, we sucked. We sucked
Thank
today.
you, Andrew.
I'm gonna start with the manager. I thought he needed to play 3 in midfield against City. We got outnumbered all the time.
It didn't work.
Whether he plays 4 at the back or not, but if you can't play 5 at the back while you start Alonso and Azpilicueta. You just can't do it. It doesn't work. It's too slow. The build-up's too slow. We are the worst. I've told Alex this. He's going to be bored because we are the worst counter-attacking team in one of the worst counter-attacking teams in Europe. So to have those two start off our attacks just limits us to begin with. I don't blame Kepa for the goal. I think that was just a good shot and just leave it like that. He saved us in the first half. So I think that balances out, if you want to call it like that. I thought, I think Lukaku, yeah, he missed that chance. He didn't play well, but I was just begging him just to swing the ball in. How many times, how many crosses did we do? I think I can count them on one hand. 5, maybe, less than. Even if it doesn't reach him, just so he can see what he can do. See if he can cause any problems with them at the back. We didn't take that opportunity. And listen, until this whole club changes the way it has an outlook and the way it runs, we are not going to even challenge for a title in the next 5 years.
Well said.
It's done.
Thank you, Andrew.
I still think
It's all in for Champions League, all in for Club World Cup right now.
Yeah, prepare yourself for multiple top 4 races and the odd cup here and there.
Andrew, I still think formation, bro. I still think it needs to be spoken about. Formation.
The formation.
Have anybody watched Ronaldo interview for?
Yeah, about the kids.
Anybody? Did you hear the part that he said about the formation and systems?
Yeah.
This is exactly what I think about the formations and systems sometimes. I know it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, we've seen it last season a couple of times, you know, when Tuchel dropped the 3rd in midfield against Pep and everything. Like you said, Alex, we were getting outnumbered in midfield. We needed an extra body, whoever that is.
I don't think that.
But Andrew, they weren't threatening.
I always understand. I'm more of what Andrew's saying, but you see, the reason why you saying it should be the whole squad system that didn't play well.
Yeah,
I always separate squad in places, like I said, defense, midfield, and forward. If one of those squads did not hold ball, that means that the next part of the field is going to be under more pressure. So if the midfield is going to be
forward
on
line,
the
they did hold
defense,
up. They didn't
yes.
hold up. None of them held
So
up.
what I'm saying is, I'm not blaming Lukaku. Hold on a second. I'm on drugs. I'm not blaming Lukaku for not finishing. I will blame him later when I get off of drugs. But clarify medical reasons, drugs, not. I still have my wife said I didn't lose.
Hey,
my
get him
sense
a
of
beer.
humor.
He needs a beer, man.
Give you guys a drink, bro.
I can't with my medicine. I can't yet. But anyway, you see, you make me anyway. So what I'm trying to say is, Lukaku does not hold ball, right? So that means that's the problem for me. What we did not go to the plan, because Lukaku did not hold the ball. Like, okay, I understand the passes missing, with finishing not finished, but he didn't do his main job.
Yeah.
For the game, hold the ball. That's why midfield was more under pressure. That's why Pulisic was more in the back than he was up front.
Yeah.
That's why Ziyech was running like headless chicken. Do you think the guy was on low oxygen? Believe me, I always say the quality of the player is how he performs under low oxygen. If he keeps making the proper decisions, and because the oxygen, the most important thing is it affects your mind. If you're running like a headless chicken and you not have enough oxygen to the brain, you're not gonna make accurate decisions. You're not gonna make accurate movement. So for Ziyech, been running with Pulisic like crazy people, try to help midfield, and when they get that ball and try to do something with Lukaku, it doesn't work. But the reason why they so riding like a headless chicken, because Lukaku doesn't hold the ball for them, so they can get there as a unit.
But Alex,
I'm not saying
Alex.
Lukaku. That's why I'm not only saying Lukaku. Even when Pulisic had the ball, he's trying to dribble too much. Ziyech with the passes sometimes, or with the flickering. For fuck's sake, you play in Manchester City. It's no time for flickering.
Alex, I agree with you on Lukaku, but there were a few times where we were scared to give him that through ball and try and play behind.
20 times, probably 20 times.
Yeah, but when we did, he did nothing with them.
No, but he never got played in behind, bro.
I don't think he got
Well,
played.
we made to get played behind. He had one-on-one with the
One,
keeper.
yeah, we had one chance from outside the box.
And
man.
then he had a choice to shoot or pass. He passed. A striker passed the ball. 100 million strike.
Yeah,
100 million pound striker was at the edge of the box. He passed the ball instead of shooting the ball. No,
100%.
Yeah, but
against us.
I think we went with the wrong front three today too. I think our pressing from the front is non-existent.
By the way, we
Ziyech
guessed
was terrible. He didn't press
we
one
guessed that
time in
front
the first
three,
half.
by the way. We guessed that front three. We got it right, by the way. So
Hey, look, first of all,
No, we got the whole
the
formation
tactics
right.
were not to press. It was to sit back and close down the space.
They didn't even close the angles well though.
That might
Bro,
be.
Lukaku was
but
standing.
But the tactics were not to press.
Man,
Because you don't play that front three and think you're gonna
You're
press
gonna
City
be
with it.
Holmes?
They don't. That's not a pressing.
I
front
will say,
three.
Jester is spot on though. Like Lukaku had two clear one-on-one with the keeper where he could have easily probably just dragged him and went by him, and then he gives up a shot to pass to an offside Ziyech. Like those are two big chances, man.
And
I
sometimes
think positioning
that's
of
all you're
the
gonna get.
City goalkeeper on the shot was great.
look, what's
The way-
this?
Very.
This is gonna piss off.
The positioning was
terrible.
excellent.
Hey,
Terminate his contract now.
Position
Oh,
Emerson.
ouch.
No, wait, no, this is it.
Nah, he's taking a piss, bro.
Hey, big
We are Belgian national.
So are we terminating Mount's contract as well then?
why is it looking at
I
him?
would be okay with that.
Are we
I love how
terminating Mount?
Lukaku.
Andrew,
No. Let's be serious. Let's not focus on this shit, man. They've been
No,
playing
I
together
just
for
want to
years.
make one joke.
Get over it, man. They've been friends. They're friends for years and decades. Get over it, man.
Nah, it's just funny, isn't it? That he's done
Hold
some
on, can I just make one joke? Do you think he's been practicing that more than his actual finishing?
Yes.
Why is he practicing? He's probably been doing it for years. You don't need to practice. Listen.
Andrew. I love Andrew.
I'm just like that'll be people who thought, oh, he shook hands with a opposition player that's been playing for a national team for years. Get over it, man. Just get over your small-mindedness and think about the big picture.
I'm all fine if you.
I agree with that. I agree with Andrew.
I couldn't care if he took his shorts down and kissed his ass. I'm focused on something else. You know.
Yeah, we should be focusing on the play on the field and not.
No question. Money though.
Yeah, I mean, players do that nowadays. Back in the day, you didn't do that, but it's acceptable now.
I just said yesterday,
it's fine to handshake and hug, but he's like
what's inexcusable? What's inexcusable are the 2 one-on-ones with the keeper.
It's just ridiculous. Come on.
Yeah,
the
field today, I'm fine. Anything else, it's just noise.
It's just pointless, wasted energy.
And like I said, we don't need any noise.
Yeah, Father. Let's hear Father, guys.
Hey, pop those fucking balloons, Father.
Dude. I could right in front of me, man.
What? What did he say?
In front of him. He's getting excited, guys.
Do not pan that phone down. We'll get banned.
Just get a free password and move on. Let's go.
Yeah, this guy went to the game and this is what he's focused on. See what I'm talking about?
Fucking Verno can't control a ball, bro.
Verno's a horrid footballer. He's
Andrew.
Bad.
Andrew, I'm gonna say you something. Bro.
Why didn't he even come on?
You have to keep it.
I don't know, bro. We know I always think it's a good option to bring off the bench until he touches the pitch.
Oh.
Like, why do you even control the ball?
Andrew, I trust you on this, yeah? Keep it confidential, please.
Guys, you know why we need him out? Because our standards and level is so shit that we need his press. That's how shit.
No, we weren't set up to press.
We wanted to change it. We wanted to change it eventually.
But in the last 10 minutes, what's he supposed to do? We can't change.
But you can't just let City have passing lanes and build up possession.
We didn't.
Like
That's what we were dropping back, so they wouldn't have passing lanes.
They were just doing it so easy.
Whether they did it or executed, that's a different story.
Sadiq, every time we had a free kick on the halfway line, we passed backwards.
Yeah.
You ordering on stream. Give me a bacon, egg, and cheese, bro.
Who thinks Tuchel got it wrong today?
But I don't blame him. Okay.
How did he get it wrong?
I mean, I'm not
because
being
the players
funny.
didn't play well.
I'm not being funny. Most of us picked the same lineup.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about the lineup. I'm talking about the tactics.
No, we had our chances to win that game. We didn't take them. He was playing for those chances, those through ball, and we didn't do it. We
that Conte
didn't finish it.
Yeah, I mean, you saw how fuming Tuchel was on the sideline. Whatever Tuchel wanted them to do, that didn't happen on the pitch itself.
Yeah, for example, Ziyech got the ball to play it into Lukaku, he overhits it.
Lukaku also played him in perfectly, and he's too fucking slow to get to the ball. So
that's Kyle Walker too, though.
No,
but he is slow.
Oh no, but that was embarrassing.
He is slow. He is slow.
Even the commentators were just absolutely rinsing him for about a minute.
Burner gets to that ball all day.
But then he knocks it 40 yards out of bounds,
and misses
bro. I don't want to hear nowhere in the crowd.
Yo, Andrew.
Bro, Werner was doing 2 centimeter passes again, going to City players, bro.
He's so bad.
I can't play, bro.
He was
poor when he came on, no question.
Yo, Andrew.
You see when Aspilicueta put that ball across the goal as well, yeah? Werner could have got that. He didn't sprint.
Asby's dead food. I
think he was scared to take that off.
He jumped.
I'm telling you, I was watching that ball, man.
Wait, on a serious note, yeah, you lot see the way that City pressing in that midfield.
Yeah, and City were playing so good, man. They were incredible.
Their press is crazy though.
Their press is different, man. Their press is so
when
good.
they lose the ball, oh my god, they just like hound you. Even Foden,
three or four of them.
Even that's 10 mounts. That's 10 Mason mounts.
But with skill, with actual skill.
Relax.
Like you see Foden pressuring Kepa.
Yeah,
Go
imagine
for his
Lukaku
ass.
walking.
You got the stream.
Lukaku standing. He's just standing in the middle telling everyone to move, bro.
Sadiq, you know what? When we lost, Sadiq, you see in the last 10 minutes here when the coach started tying up his laces.
Yeah, why was he doing that, bro?
The guy's too funny, bro. He just sat down and started tying his laces while the game was playing. I was, oh my god, bro.
I know Tuchel was pissed. You heard what he said after?
Timberland boots.
No, I did not hear his after.
I'm done with this club, man. I'm done with this club, guys. You lot can enjoy this.
We're in the top 4 race. We're in the top 4 race.
No, we're not.
We are.
West Ham win. They're like 1 point behind us.
If Spurs win their games in hand, they go above us by 3 points.
Nah.
Yeah, but you got. Yeah, but the question is, Spurs have actually got a. Win.
Yeah, I know they won't win all 4, but still, even if they win 3 out of 4, they'll go level on points for us. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, Spurs ain't winning 3 out of 4.
Yeah, but they have to win the next games too, not only the ones that they have in the back.
In hand.
Yeah. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking.
Come on, man. Come on.
If Tottenham go on a little run, they beat us at Stamford Bridge, then.
I mean, a goal and a little run. Did you see how bad they were?
That's not.
What if they beat us?
There's nothing like a poor
Bro, we
performance
shouldn't
make
even talk
everybody
about
go
other
nuts.
clubs. Our club is shit. I don't understand.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean a club is shit? You are shit. Stop coming with some blaming on a club, man. Sadiq, come on.
Our squad is shit. It's fact.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It is.
We're freaking
Hold on.
second in the
Hold
league,
on.
man.
If our squad is bad, then Man City is not as good as you think. Because he only put one good shot, one good goal in.
Sadiq, we just played bad today, that's all.
We didn't play bad. I don't think we played bad.
No.
We did.
They didn't play bad. We played horribly.
Have you seen our midfield getting bullied?
Bro, for the players we had, I don't think we played bad.
Nah. Sadiq, that's one of the worst performances this season, bro. It's horrible.
No.
That was sufferable again.
Come on.
Hey, that's all you need to know.
Sadiq,
we
didn't have a shot in the first half. I think we had one corner all game. We kept going backwards and sideways.
When Costa scored, we had 0 shots, this exact same, and it changed the game. Exact same Lukaku scored, it changed the game. That's it.
Yeah, but we didn't have that this year, bro.
Bro, can you guys remember 5 passes we strung together?
We played rubbish, Sadiq, bro.
We never played well against City like that. The way you lot won, we never played like that.
We only had 4 shots. 1 shot on target.
No one can hear anyone.
But what I'm saying is we never play well against City. The way you don't want us to play, we never play like that. We just need chances.
Last year we played well against them, bro.
You're all talking at the same time. No one can hear
everyone
any of
one
you
at
speak.
a time.
You sound like one of those demented Twitter spaces. Talk one at a time.
No, we're a level above that, but just barely.
And guys, I think for the players we had today,
over here. Shit.
For the players we had today, I didn't think it was that over bad. Like, it was just 1-0.
The score was 1-0 against number 1 team in England. What the fuck do you want, Sadiq?
No, but that's what I'm saying. We weren't that bad. That's what I'm saying to you.
No, we were that bad. We were not.
In
the moments we needed to be good, we weren't
good with the standards, bro.
The only reason we weren't more than 1-0 down is because we have 3 good centre backs in Sarr, Silva, and Rudiger, who are absolutely
and Kepa
fantastic
played
today.
good today.
And Kepa made some good saves.
Kepa played wonderful today.
And Aspilicueta played good today.
No, Aspie was dead.
Getting those $80 million back.
Aspie's getting bullied, bro. Aspie's getting bullied.
Are we gonna do player ratings?
And let's not talk about that.
Let's do player ratings.
Just as we'll leave that for the pod.
There's no point for player ratings. No one's gonna get above a 5.
Facts.
Really?
Yeah.
The back 3 and Aspie. The back 3 and Kepa will be 7 for me. The rest of them is shit.
7's a lot, man.
Can Alonso get 6?
Yes. If average is 5, yes.
He can get lost.
Why?
Did you see? And I don't
He
like
had
doing
64
it.
touches
Did you see the way
today.
he gave away the ball in the second half? And
I
he
seriously
jogged
want to
back.
know how many
back.
times.
He's so bad.
What did Lukaku do? What did Lukaku do, Andrew?
Bro, stop
Are we
deflecting,
talking
man.
about the
Looking
car?
for
I'm talking about
pizzeria.
Alonso.
Why do you always do this?
Stop deflecting. You sound like one of those people.
Alonso use your words, Sadiq, that you don't use properly. Stop scapegoating Lukaku and talk about Alonso. Yeah?
Yeah.
No. That's you lot. You lot
No,
scapegoat
you're
Alonso and
scapegoating.
Kepa.
You scapegoat Lukaku, bro. You
Listen,
scapegoat.
listen. Let me explain mine, and then you lot can talk. If it's not Kepa, it's Alonso. If it's not Alonso, it's Ziyech. Okay, that's the first three that come out of your mouth. Lukaku comes off the pitch talking about the club. He has to score goals, and that's why he's getting criticized right now.
Okay, we know that.
Okay,
Cool.
hang on, no.
Okay, we know that. Cool.
You had your Lukaku agenda
I
before
acknowledge
came out.
Lukaku did not play well as the rest of the other team. I just brought up the fact you said Alonso get a 6, and I know what you're doing, and it worked. But Alonso today, he gave away a ball in the middle of the pitch, and he jogged back. He didn't even try and sprint. I know he can't run fast anyway. There was no movement there. He is a liability, and he, along with so many other players in this team, are going to put us and have probably put us in a top 4 race this season.
Lukaku, yeah.
Lukaku as well. He missed that opportunity. The first half, I don't know why he's passing it. He had a shot on target he could have had, and he didn't do it. You're right. All these players have put us now in a top 4 race. We are in the top 4 race now, guys. We're in the top 4 race.
We're in the top 4 race for me from the beginning.
No, I mean like
I want us to
not
challenge
make
the
top
title.
4.
I want us to challenge for the title from the beginning of the season.
You can want, but it's not going to happen.
I said close the gap. I said close the gap.
You are saying we're playing
Close
crap
the gap doesn't
today.
mean we change.
So how did you close the gap if we're
Yeah,
playing
I'm
good
saying
at the
today?
start of the season, I said
You
we
said we
had to
played
close the
good
gap.
today.
Sadiq, do you think right now we're closing the gap?
You said
from
you
last
said we
season?
played good today,
Let's say from
right,
last
Sadiq?
season.
I said we played good on the basis of the players that we had today. Yes. So the
What
likes of
players
Alonso,
did we have?
Aspi,
We
Alonso,
have
Aspi,
really good
Kepa,
players.
Saar. I think for that standard,
I'm
you know,
really
the
sometimes
only
baffled
thing.
by your thought process, Sadiq. Seriously, I don't know which way you're going.
basically your standards. I don't think your standards can be that high for these players. That's what I'm trying to say to you, which is why I don't think they were that bad.
Bro, we won the Champions League, bro.
But what I'm saying is we had Saar, Kepa,
Stop
Alonso,
saying we won the
Aspi.
Champions
We got
League. It's a
no
cup
Reece, no
competition.
Chilwell.
Anyone can do that.
The people that saying like Tuchel put it perfectly last commentary. What's the difference between Championship League and the Premier League? He literally step by step explained how Championship League is different from the league. You have to
Everyone knows how it's different, but it doesn't mean that we shouldn't be expecting things from these players.
No. That's not. You should expect performances like today in the Premier League. What you
No,
should
of course. But I'm talking about the whole season. I'm not just talking about today.
Yeah, but you cannot expect those kind of performances in the Championship League because you cannot win the Championship League with those kind of performances. You see what I'm saying?
Alex, let me ask you something. What did you expect from these players today?
Today?
Yeah, today. Before the game, what did you expect? Honestly, on form against City, on form, what did you expect?
I hoped we won.
Did you really think we could win today?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Yeah. Every game. Here's Sadiq that you look at it. The way you look at the game before, I can tell you what you look for. You look for the starting lineup. I don't look for the starting lineup. I look how we're gonna play as a unit. Every game. This is why I think starting lineup has too much agendas.
I'm just looking at the starting lineup.
And it's including me. I'm not saying, like, I keep saying it and I will say it all the time. Every one of us over here have a specific way we like the game to be looked at from your own perspective. So I hate tiki-taka. So no matter what we're gonna play, is if we play like tiki-taka, I will hate it before I even see it. Not subconsciously, sometimes not subconsciously. So you looking at when you look at the SAR people and all that, you already like throwing your hands. You're already expecting a plain shit. I don't.
But I already knew from before, from previous games.
You Nostradamus, I'm not.
That's a good point.
You Nostradamus, I'm not. I want this, and this is why it's hard. This is why it's hard with talk to Chelsea fans sometimes because we flip flopping the same way. Like the minute today, today's agenda on some specific players. The next time we changed players, is going to be agenda on another players. I hate that because we do not get a team what it needs to be done. What I wanted from this season is a team to get unity up front so we can challenge for the title. I want them to be comfortable with each other. But with if you people think that fans do not influence lineups and influence, you do, because if fans complain, reporters ask the coach looking at what reporters ask. Don't get me wrong, it's small amount, but it gets influenced. So plus Tuchel doesn't like to play same system or same people all the time. He wants
That's the
to
problem.
get to it.
That's the problem. That doesn't play the
It's
same.
not the problem.
It is. How can you expect someone to play well with each other? You keep changing it. You can't.
Because he rotates so often. They have to be. That's the point. So this season,
And there's no clear front three that you'd want to start either. Then.
the what?
There's no clear front three that you'd say, oh, these three have to start.
Yes,
as well.
exactly. To start from 3 is always somebody doesn't perform one game and perform next game. So how you can build the front 3? How you can build the first 11 if they're not consistent on the first place?
Yeah, none of them are consistent. Like Liverpool, you
How
know,
do they get? But Alex, hang on. How do you build consistency if you keep changing it?
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can't build consistency.
That's what I'm saying.
You keep changing.
No. You change. You changing. They go. You forget one important thing. We're not playing changing all the time in the games.
Yeah.
We do it at practice too.
Yeah, but practice and match is totally two different things.
But then,
Andrew, every player's had their chance this season, and no one has showed.
But ads.
I'm about to do.
Name me a front 3 that's had 5 games together this season.
I'm telling you.
Maybe not consistent, like 5 in a row.
That's what I mean.
But none of them deserve it. None of them deserve it.
Ads, I'm not even calling for all 3. 2. I've just maybe
Mount
2
and
play
Kai
together
Havertz.
consistently.
Mount
Then you can
and
switch
Kai
out the
Havertz.
other one.
Well, Mount and Lukaku.
Mount and Kai Havertz.
Mount and Kai Havertz.
But the thing is, like look at the two top teams.
Rudiger,
And look, hold on.
Christensen.
Look at
They have
Liverpool and
the
Man
best
City.
understanding in the pack.
No, none of these attackers deserve any consistency in the lineup because they're not showing it on the pitch, man. None of them. So
Look,
I don't
They only get one. They get one.
Yo,
maybe 2.
look at
these guys are messing up countless opportunities. They don't deserve to start 5 games.
Here, no. You
Sadiq,
see,
I'm gonna jump off here.
I see you, Xavier. See this. You're missing my point. I'm okay with them missing the chances. I'm not okay with them keep constantly misunderstanding between them through the season.
That's what I'm saying. When I say messing up countless opportunities, I'm saying the right time to make the pass, the right time to dribble, the right time to shoot.
Yeah, that's If you're saying that, that's
it's just end product. It's just decision making. None of them have it.
I agree with you.
Not one of them. Not one of our attackers is consistent. So none of them deserve.
Well, I think, like I said, Kai Havertz and Mount, they know where each other. I think, tell you the truth, I don't want to be Lukaku, whatever, but I think Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, and what's his name, even Cho on the left instead of Werner, with Mount, have better understanding than any other 3.
I think Mount, Werner, and Havertz probably have the best understanding.
Yeah, the best understanding, but no finished product. You know what I'm saying?
Because last season in the big games, those were the 3 that got it done. Really.
Exactly, and that's why I didn't want. If we didn't sign Haaland, I did not want nobody because I didn't see the problem. I want those front 3 to keep playing.
So first of all, who's the scorer when you have Havertz, Mount, and Werner on the pitch?
That's the problem.
That's the problem, Justin. That's why I'm saying none of these men can start 5 games in a row. They don't show any.
No, there's no score. I mean, Mount scores 51% of his goal contributions. Havertz is under 51%. Ziyech is under that. So I mean, excuse me, Werner's under that. Like 33% of his Premier League goal contributions are actual goals. 33%. So you play that, you'll have a lot of people wanting to make passes, but nobody putting them in the back of the net. You know, that's our problem.
Supposed to solve that, but he opened a bigger problem. don't understand, don't have understanding in the front three. He broke that understanding part.
Yeah, I just think we're better with somebody who's a creator at the 9 position than somebody who's looking to score, because when you have a creative 9, they can move around.
How easy for the center backs to cover Lukaku today?
Yeah, it's very easy. They know exactly where he's going to be. He won 0 out of 7 aerial duels today. And one of the big things,
some of them didn't even jump. I swear.
Can I answer somebody in the chat?
Toes.
Can I answer somebody in the chat?
Sure.
A guy named MCIG. He's saying no. This game was lost in the mid, not up front. I agree with you. The question is, why was mid under so much pressure and so much pressure from the other team? It's because we did not hold the ball in the third place, in the front. When we ask about, we needed for the midfield to play well. The front needs to do well, so they will have more time, so they will have more run. But the midfield was so underrun because the front was non-existent.
Well, you had in the midfield 4 that we were playing today. By the way, midfield
only
4.
When we No, we did not play midfield 4 because we play and when we are defending.
No, out of defense they drop deeper, yes, but when you have a 3-4-3, that means you have 4 in the midfield. So when you have Aspie and Alonso on your wings, it dictates that you have to either play the ball over the top, or somebody in your midfield has to make somebody miss and create space to drive. It's very difficult to do. Can you mute Foster, please? I don't want to listen to cars, man. Thank you.
Who was that?
That was Foster. He just had his mic open and he's walking down the street. So a couple of times you did see Conte and Kovacic make somebody miss and get in the space, and that's when some of the good play going forward happened. But it was too rare. So you basically are carrying 2 players on offense that cannot, or 2 players in the midfield that cannot transition the ball from defense to offense. If that was Reece James and Ben Chilwell, you can play the ball to them. They can make their man miss, and then you start your break. Or they can make the correct pass. Aspie and Alonso are beyond that. Okay, whatever you think they are and whatever they're good at and whatever you want to praise them for, fine. But they're not going to flourish in this type at wing back in this system, because we don't play with defensive wing backs. We play with offensive wing backs, and they are not that. As good as you want to say Alonso is, he's only a good if he can ball in the box. Outside the box, he's useless as tits on a boar hog.
And Aspie's only a good backup.
Barry Barton saying we do need to acknowledge that Manchester City are probably the best team in the world. No, the best team in England, not in the world. We best team in the world. If you win the championship, you're biggest team in the world.
I love Alex.
If you win in England only, you're best team in the world.
Alex, you know where they can acknowledge that? On a Man City channel, they can acknowledge that. This is a Chelsea channel. We're talking about Chelsea.
No. He's saying no. He was trying to say that Manchester City is a really good team, and I
No, I know.
They are the best.
Not in the world.
They're better than us.
Come on, man. Let's be real, man. They are, man. They are.
I don't think we're better than Bayern.
Yeah, this season they're the best.
I don't think we're better than Bayern.
I do.
I'm not worried about Bayern. I don't really play that much.
Their defense is terrible.
Yeah, Bayern's defense is crap.
It is bad. That's why they're looking at Christensen and Rudiger.
Yeah. No.
Imagine we were actually looking at Saul, whatever his name is, Nicholas, whatever his name is.
We are
crap defenders.
Do you play left or right wing back?
Huh?
No.
Will he play
No.
left or right?
He's-
Hey, don't
fast.
worry. We have
He
the
used to
man,
be
the myth, the
fast.
legend, Kennedy coming to play left wing back.
Oh yeah,
Lord.
we're gonna have one. We're gonna have a racist at left wing back, and then we're gonna put Dembele in right wing back as the other racist. Racist FC. Come on.
I didn't say bigger, Barry. I said bigger. I said better. My English is proper Russian.
Look, I'm actually
Proper
excited
English.
to see Kennedy play left wing back.
Why? Because
Because he can do something.
Honestly,
with his goal.
Jester, I agree with you. Just
It's not
something
his
new
drugs.
there. Honestly.
bro,
That's how bad. That's how bad.
Yeah,
the
that's how
left
bad
wing
it's-
back choices
that's how
are.
bad it is. I get it, but this is
Like,
this is
man
the result.
couldn't even do well in the Brazilian league. How we expect?
No, but
him to
Matt,
do
just
well?
the-
The fans are like take him. The
Jester,
fans
maybe
are
the word
take
should be intrigued, not excited, but intrigued.
I actually,
No, I'm excited. I'm
I
excited.
actually like Kennedy. I always liked him.
I used to rate him better.
That's before his
I
hospital
guarantee he
medication.
will come in
Do what?
Me
and do
too.
bits.
That's before
Yeah.
his medical
Wait, that's
medication.
Kennedy. Look, he's done that with Malayan
can't hear you.
Star. He's done that with every player who's come in. He's made them look better than they actually are. So why wouldn't we think he can do that with Kennedy?
I definitely think he's better than Alonso.
He'll play above his. He'll play above his
He
belt for
actually
sure.
can dribble. He can actually take.
Yeah,
a
you can
player
actually play through
one-on-one.
him.
Guys,
He's
if you
better
don't-
than Cho 1-on-1.
If you don't like William, then you'll like
Huh?
Kennedy. That's it. That's a fact.
If we do what?
If you like William, then you'll like Kennedy.
I would bite my arm off right now to get William back in this team.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we'll take Kennedy.
I would play him at right wing back.
Kennedy is like William.
No, I'm saying if I'm talking about actual footballer, they're very good
So-
footballers.
So Diego
Probably not.
Costa's on a free
No,
right now. Do we throw in?
Yeah,
Do we throw a
William
flyer
and
at him?
Kennedy are fantastic footballers.
Who's on a free?
Diego Costa.
What are you saying that we're similar at? What similarity we have at?
Actually, like skills and stuff, dribbling.
No,
Oh shit!
no,
That's what the skills are.
They are.
no. Kennedy really good in the closed spaces. William really good in the open spaces.
Kennedy failed at Newcastle. He failed.
No,
at
he
Newcastle.
No. He was
No.
actually right.
They wanted him.
Alex, William
I
is good at
spoke to
small
Newcastle.
space
Do
as
not
well.
make
Nah, Kennedy was alright at Newcastle, man. He was alright. That's why they brought him back, Andrew, because he was
William-
bad.
Yes,
He
they
came back
wanted
to
him
us.
back.
Then they brought him back
Small
again.
spaces.
Guys. Kennedy is not good enough at this club. Please stop trying to.
Oh my
Please
God.
stop trying
Oh,
to.
he's not.
These
He's not.
standards
He's
are
not.
Kennedy.
That's not what
Standards are
he's
going
He's
down.
not good enough.
No one's saying that though. No one's saying
But
he's
he's
good
not.
enough.
You know what? He's not even better than Alonso. So that's how the level we are.
Right.
getting.
I don't know
You
about
hush your
that.
mouth.
Christ's sake, man.
Yeah, of
Alex,
course he's not better than
Alex,
Alonso.
the way you have a go at Jorginho, and you have the gall to pick up Kennedy.
No, no.
Christ's sake.
No.
Yes,
The way I'm going into Jorginho just to
board
piss
is
off some
actually
people.
lowering
I'm
our
not,
standards
I'm
of
not
players.
saying he's a horrible player. I just like to trigger. I just like to make fun of the guy. That's all.
I know. Is this one of your things with Kennedy? Please tell me it now before I lose my mind. Are you
No.
doing this with Kennedy as well? Please, before I lose my mind.
Lose your mind.
No,
Lose your
I
mind.
think everyone wants to see fresh energy in the team. That's
Yeah. That's it. Everyone just wants to see something new.
Exactly.
sure-
Want fresh energy? Give them the buying supplements if they want fresh energy. in
I'm
this
sure
team.
Kennedy
Give them the
will
buying
do-
supplements.
Yeah, but since the board's not doing nothing, he's the only option in it, man. We just want to see
No.
something new in the team, not Alonso.
First of
The
all,
board- the
Eds, go
board
read
is
the
just lowering
freaking
our
financial
You see
report
the,
that
you see
we
the
got.
barrel? You see
Go read the
scraping the
financial
bottom,
report that
bottom
we
of the
got. We don't
barrel.
have no
We've now
money.
removed the barrel.
Yeah, I know.
and what's underneath it.
I'm not blaming the
Who
board.
we can
I'm not blaming
expect
the
us?
board.
Who we can
Okay.
buy? Who we can buy for 25 million pounds? A decent,
Gossens.
a decent left wing back.
Come on,
We're
Digne.
talking about decent. That we're allowing Kennedy to come back, but then you're being fussy over Digne.
Gosens was
Like,
not
for me this year,
Oh, man, don't drag it. Alex, Digne is a
Level
decent
of this.
back, bro.
at this point in this season, it's
Okay,
like,
Dean
it's
is
like, do you want to?
decent. But
do
the
you wanna have a
problem
big-
is
do you wanna have a big-
what are we gonna do with him after he?
Yeah, no, that's why I'm fine with us not signing him. That's why I'm fine with
That's
us.
what I'm saying.
Do you want a big summer, or do you want to buy guys and have just a fight for second place?
Yeah,
this season? That's what
I
it
think
is.
Chelsea are better off saving that money and buying a better centre back.
in the summer?
Yes.
It doesn't even matter. I just want to go for the summer.
Yeah,
Until
it's
the
like
summer.
if we sign a player now, you're just fighting for second place in the league. It's like it just.
That's
See,
fine.
that's true though. That's true though. If Newcastle get Gersons for like 20-something million,
instead of
in
4.
February. What good is that going to do us?
Right.
I don't think you guys understand.
But
We are
it's
now
still-
we are
it's
now
still-
we are
it's
now
still
fighting for a
neutral.
place in the top 4. You do understand
know.
that, right? So
Yeah.
I'd rather get someone in that will cement
Guys,
us like a Dingney. And
No,
worry
but
about it
Andrew, as much as we're in a fight for the top 4, we're still going to get it. There's no way we fall out of the top 4 coming into the season.
Guys,
No way.
can I just read this?
We
Let
are
him read
not
the super
playing
chat.
well. We are
No,
not
read it
playing
quickly,
well.
please.
We haven't won in 6 games.
You know, Andrew,
What is anyone not getting?
you're
We
being
haven't
too
won in
dramatic.
6
There's
games.
no way.
You're not wrong.
We've
You're
got
not wrong.
injuries mounting up.
Yeah,
We have
sorry,
to
I'm
go to
sorry.
the World-
There's no
World
way
Cup,
Chelsea don't finish in the top 4.
come
There's
back,
no
and we're
way
probably going to
Chelsea.
be behind everyone. We are
There's
not
no
playing
way.
well.
There's
Why
no
does
way that we
everyone
don't finish
not
top 4.
understand that?
Andrew.
We can't play long-term Alonso Azpilicueta
Andrew.
with wing-backs. We can't do it.
Well, James is coming back in the next couple of weeks. Calm
Yeah,
down.
Couple of
James.
weeks, what did he do?
Yo,
Then what?
yo, do you want some?
So,
mean, then
let's
what?
panic buy and bring some crap
want
in
some
like
of my
we've
chill
done the
drugs?
last few years.
I do actually. I do.
We might as well go forward at the back. Honestly, we just continue forward at the back.
Hey,
That's what I'm
let
saying.
him read the super chat.
Honestly, I would do forward at the back. I'll continue.
Let him read the super
So wait,
chat.
just
I'll
mute
continue
everyone.
agree,
doing
four.
on the back too.
Can I read the super chat, please?
I can't
Can
if we
read
can.
the super chat?
Okay,
Ads, can I read the super chat, please?
Go on, bro, go on.
Thank you. Because guys on me, bro. Sorry. Amore Bailey, thank you, man. Pulisic and Ziyech were awful today, which we all have said. Everyone was anyway. They didn't provide any attacking threat. I can't believe these people actually give these guys excuses. They need to go.
So does Werner, so does Callum, so does Mount.
You know
Everyone
what?
else
I
does
don't
the
get
same
the super
things
chat
every
at
week.
all.
You know what's crazy about that super chat? Pulisic was the only person that completed a dribble in the first half.
Pulis shit, he was rubbish, man.
Oh,
What are you talking about, rubbish?
Where did the
I
dribble,
love
where
this
did the dribble
rubbish.
end up? I just want to know where the dribble ended.
The guy was rubbish.
It doesn't
I wanna
matter.
know. What
It doesn't
happened
matter
to the
where it ended
dribble?
up. It happened. That's all that matters.
Look, I don't get this. We had 300 touches by our midfield. 300 touches by our midfield, and not 100 by our starting front three.
Yeah,
Oh,
300
the
touches
country
by
didn't
the
even have the
midfield,
ball.
not even 100 by our starting front three.
Yeah, because without
Which means
Mason
the ball
Mount,
never got from the
that
midfield
link-
to the
that
starting
link
front
between-
Mason
three.
Mount, guys. Mason
Honestly,
Mount.
though, Sadiq, as much as it's banter and that, yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Mount does
Outside
bring
of
that link.
shit,
Mount brings
outside of
that link
shit,
between
Mason Mount
the
is needed.
midfield. Between the
Mason
midfield
Mount
and the
actually
front
needed.
three. Mount brings
I
that
don't want to
link.
hear it.
That chance
Mason
that
Mount has
Mount
been
put it in the
average.
box and Timo Werner didn't run that to the close post was a golden. That was a chance.
As he's cross.
Yeah.
That was Aspie's cross.
Well,
It's
no,
just
honestly,
good.
guys, because we're that bad.
Was
we
it?
need Mason Mount. Because we're that
No,
bad.
no, guys. As much as fun as we were making, Mason Mount was a big part of that team.
That's what I'm saying. Why man saying as bad as we are, bro? Mason Mount's one of our
Yeah.
best players, bro.
Yeah, one
No
of
matter
the
how
best
bad he
players.
is.
And that's the issue. That's the
It
issue.
is the issue. It's
That's
the
the
issue.
issue.
It is an issue. It is an issue, but he's
It's
still
an
a
issue
good
that
player.
we have to rely
Yeah, yeah.
we have to listen.
But
His numbers have his numbers have been
here's
great.
the-
His numbers have been
here-
better this season. His performance is such and such.
Yeah,
but the
it's
fact that we have to rely on him for now, what the third
Well, we don't
season,
have to
third season
rely.
in a row is a
He's-
disgrace.
again.
He's a disgrace to this club.
No, Andrew. Again, it's not a disgrace. He's a young player who's learning, and that's why it's on all of you. We put the high expectation of this team from the beginning.
You know what it is.
Yes,
You know what it
yes.
is. You know what it is. You know what it is.
Okay.
What it is that this is like.
No, what it is people that we won the championship league. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Yes, it was. You know what? This was the worst thing that could have happened because basically it papered over the board. Used
Everything,
it to paper
yes,
over
yes.
loads of cracks, right?
Yes.
They used it to paper. Go, oh, Thomas Tuchel could do this in 4 months with this squad
Exactly,
for a cup
yes.
competition.
Yes.
Not looking at our league form that we had to
Yeah.
use
Yes.
Tottenham.
I know.
Use
Yes.
Tottenham to scrape us into top
Yes.
4.
And
Again,
everyone
Yeah.
was crying.
I've
Everyone was
been
crying about the
telling you
cup.
that for a
The
long
FA
time,
Cup,
but
everyone's
people
crying.
don't
No,
believe
but
me.
Sadiq, we were saying this in the summer that after.
I was
we
saying
had-
it.
No, I'm
Yeah,
saying
but
people.
no. But then we signed Lukaku, and all of a sudden everybody start jumping
Yes,
on the winning the
Exactly.
league.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
But I said that
World-class
Lukaku is.
striker.
I don't want to go that road, but
Everyone say world class striker. That's what I
Oh,
think.
to be honest,
I'll tell
guys,
you,
as
if
much
this
as you
club
guys
had
are
not
right,
won- if this
as much
club
as
had
you
not
guys
won-
are right, you
I
can't
would
blame
never
the
not
fans
want
to
this
get
club.
ahead of themselves.
I would never not want this club to win the Champions League. But if we were to go 3 seasons without winning for the first time ever, then maybe that would have done the change that we were all hoping for. But because
yeah.
we've gone
I'm
now,
not looking
the
for any
usual
change,
2
actually, Andrew.
without what?
I'm not looking for any change. I'm actually exactly happy with where we're going. You know why?
Really?
Yeah, no.
It would have only been 2 seasons though.
Let me finish. Let me finish my process thought before I get
Yeah.
the threats. I'm happy the way we're going because I think for the first time in our club history, we don't have big ego players besides Lukaku.
Okay.
For the first time in our club history, we don't have a player that can outrank the coach. So for me, not losing Tuchel because of that specific situation,
Yeah.
I can see Tuchel the board and the club will support Tuchel. They will work together. You can roll your eyes. That's what I
hope so.
that's
No,
why I'm
I
happy
think
with it.
the hope is
Because
hope is great, but
we have a young squad, really young squad.
problem.
So if you expect, I didn't expect us to do all I said from the beginning. I just want the challenge. Challenge didn't happen.
Yeah.
It's funny because you can't have a challenge from the guys that 25. Pulisic, he's still young. He's still developing as a player. He will. I swear, man. I want you to see the future players that we have. We're going on the path. We're trying to go on the same path as the players develop in a club. We're not living and go to other teams and then we buy them back.
Yeah.
I don't want Salah. I don't want Kante. What's his name? Situation with what's his name? De Bruyne. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to do those mistakes anymore. I'm willing to stick with the manager more than the players. Actually,
That's what I'm saying. You want consistency, basically. You want him to build.
But you cannot ask consistency from the young players.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
I know that's the
They've
problem.
gone too far. They've gone too far over to the young. There's no middle ground. They've gone too far.
It is middle ground.
And second of all, that's great. That's great what you're saying, and I want it as well. Club's got to show it, and they haven't shown it yet that they're backing Tuchel whatsoever. So they haven't shown that whatsoever that they're backing Tuchel. I want to know. I want to see whether they'll back Tuchel first. He has more of these results, and we end up in a top 4 race and don't win anything.
But
or
Andrew,
they still back him.
We wanted this
because they sacked managers for finishing higher. So
It's not gonna happen this time.
Andrew, we wanted this ages ago.
Alex, I'm sorry. With all due respect,
I know history
with all due
doesn't say
respect,
that.
that's not the history of this club.
Yes.
Okay, they sacked. Remember what they did to Ancelotti? All they did, and they sacked him for finishing
It was
second.
Ancelotti. It was something over there. Then
Okay, that's fine. But what I'm saying is the history of this club.
I understand.
Quick to fire. They want a quick solution, not long term.
I just don't see Tuchel go on a 15. I don't see Tuchel go.
I would love it if they do, but then they've got to show that they're backing him by working with him on who to buy, not who they think is good for the club, but who's good for his team.
I think you'll be surprised in the summer.
That's
You'll
good,
be very
just
happy
show
in the
it.
summer.
I'm really hesitant to say they're going to change when I haven't seen it yet. That's all.
They're never going to change.
You're going to be
They
really
won't change until
surprised
the
and happy in the
changes.
summer.
Guys, can I just read this quickly?
Good.
Yeah, go ahead.
He can't complete a 3-second run without falling. Thank you, Arne Bailey. 170.
Who are we talking about?
I assume Pulisic.
I'm assuming Pulisic. Yeah.
Why is he getting that? Why is he the one getting the hate out of?
I don't know.
Again,
Because
look, I'm
people
glad
like
he's getting
you
sold
on
this
that
summer.
individuals.
I'm glad he's
Because
getting
you're on the
sold this
panel.
summer.
Yo, guys, what did Tuchel do?
That's basically he was asked about the postponements of the North London derby, and his answer was, "It is much better for me not to answer the question. Much, much better." Basically, just done a Mourinho.
Just one of the three.
I prefer
Listen,
not
guys,
to-
Arsenal only had 12
speak over
senior
Trump.
players, guys. They couldn't call up 2 young kids. They couldn't do that.
Aw. I mean, at Wolves,
Well,
we had
because
14
two young
players
kids are
and 3
playing, and
three of them were
yesterday they played
goalkeepers.
yesterday game.
Well, sorry. You got to
don't
find
like
two.
you
Find,
Bundesliga players at Chelsea.
Played yesterday.
find 2 off the bench that didn't play.
Can't
I
they
want
play
Haaland.
Charlie Patino? What's
I
wrong
want
with
Haaland.
Charlie Patino? They're all big up Charlie Patino like it's a big next
No,
game.
you
Charlie
Patino.
Yeah, I'm not going to speak on another club. So recap, since if you're just coming in after an hour, the team sucks, the board sucks,
Yeah.
the players suck, everybody sucks, and we're all going to get kicked in the nuts here in the next 5 minutes. That's the recap.
Let's
Did you see what he said about Lukaku?
Yeah.
What did he say?
Oh yeah, he went in on Lukaku.
Did he?
Yeah, he let me pull it up.
We
real quick,
played
guys.
his system. We played his favorite system.
We did.
Uh,
We
we
really
did.
did. We did.
He said
I
said
forgot about that. We played the system
He
today.
said sometimes Lukaku needs to create his own service, and he had many ball losses
Yes.
and his own chances. He is included in this.
Ads, you hear this?
Yeah.
He has to create his own service. He has to come deep, get involved, and move.
Well, you got to win one header.
Or
At least
win
one.
the
That's
header,
what I
yeah.
said.
Or
I want to
jump,
know
or
stats
jump.
on his air duels today.
He didn't
None.
have his Air Jordans on, that's for sure. He had his cement boots. He had his
He lost.
mafia
I
boots
think he
on
lost
today.
them all, Alex. To be honest with you, I think he lost them all. I'm not joking either. I think he lost all of them. And he's right. He's right. He's got to make. Listen, that he made the goalie's mind up the way he was moving for that shot. He was so going to go to the left. I mean, he could have done something else.
But the position was very good
better.
for Edison as well. The
Yeah,
position.
it's good by Ederson,
I
ads, but I feel like he could have. I feel like he could have
always-
dragged right past him. I
Yeah,
thought he could have
Havertz
dragged
did
it
it.
by him.
Havertz did it.
Yes.
I don't know. The situations are different though, man.
Yeah, but ads,
All right.
Edison can't be that. Like, he can't save the whole goal like that. Bro.
Yeah,
It's very
ads,
easy.
you're right. It's a
I'm
good
trying to
position
paint
by
the right
Ederson, but
situation. You can't compare
Ederson,
the Havertz one to the Lukaku one, though. That's
No, I'm not comparing. No, I think
I
just
am.
joking.
ads, it's a good positioning. But what Ederson does is he gives himself up really early there, and Lukaku has a chance because he's so far out. Lukaku does have a chance to get around him.
Or at
It
least
just-
draw a foul. and
Right,
pin.
right, yeah. If he could have gone by him and maybe got a pen or something
And a
like
red
that. good.
card.
Right.
That was all possible. And instead, we're
But I
sitting
still
here-
think as a striker, he made the right decision to take the shot on. It's just that he didn't bury it.
Well, I'm not saying he shouldn't have taken a shot.
Yeah,
He
you read
absolutely
that one
should have
out.
taken
Read that one out. Read that one. I'll take that one, dude. That's a good super chat, guys.
Jared is the best Chelsea YouTuber, bro. No cap.
We got him more, man. Big up. Alfredo. Wait, guys, hang on. Alfredo, can we win the league? Can we win the league?
Yes, but a lot would have to happen.
Do you still think there's a small chance?
Yes, of course. There's always a chance.
Alex, stop sharing your medication, Alex. Stop sharing your medication with these guys. Stop sharing your medication, bro. It's spreading.
It's not very realistic at all, but until it's over, it's not over.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding.
Please stay at your friend's house, bro. Like, don't come.
These bear men on Twitter, man. Some of them have YouTube channels. How can you mention Ziyech and Pulisic but not Lukaku in the same breath? You cannot do that. They were actually better than Lukaku today. Lukaku was our worst attacker on the pitch because he actually had chances made for him and did nothing with them.
Sorry, Ziyech and Pulisic were ass like Lukaku. They didn't do anything today.
Yeah, I think they were all weak.
All I'm saying is,
No,
if you're
Lukaku's
called them
worse.
ass,
Lukaku's
you're
That's
gonna
what I
call
just said.
them
Yeah.
as well.
Bro,
They were
listen,
all three of them.
there wasn't one that was worse than another. They were
Exactly,
Lukaku was
all three
worse.
of them were
That
ass.
was my
no,
point.
bro. Because you're saying Lukaku missed his chance here, but when Ziyech had the chance, listen.
Threat. He can't.
But listen,
do
bro,
that.
listen. All right, man, but just
no
listen
link
to
up,
that.
no
Bro,
touch,
listen.
no control, no hold up, lose the ball, bro. They can't attack us even.
I mean, this kind of sums up. Everyone is just average. No
Exactly.
rating is
You
better than
can't-
another.
yeah,
You
exactly.
can't complain about
Who got
any
the
one
lowest?
individual.
Who got the lowest?
That
Bro,
was at
Sadiq,
half time, and that was
bro,
at
all front three was as bad as each other. Lukaku missed the
6.1.
chance, but when Ziyech had that chance to play Lukaku through in the
Listen,
first half, he
you
kicked
got
it
the
to
lowest.
Edison. How can you mess up that through ball, bro?
Hey, bro, I'm with you. But what
Sadiq,
I'm
I think
saying-
you could have passed that. I think you could have played that ball, Sadiq, bro. Bimente.
Look,
Bro,
what
you
I'm
know
saying
my
is
passes.
if you're gonna-
There's no point
if you're
gonna
gonna-
violate me. You
Ah,
know
you're
my
gonna-
passes.
if you're going to say that they were bad and not Lukaku, then you have an agenda.
No,
Yeah,
it's just, I
Lukaku
literally
was
just said
the
they're all as
worst
bad as
of
each
the
other.
three.
Yes.
I literally just said they're all as
I
they're all
wouldn't
as
even-
bad as each other. There's no
Yeah.
better between the three. They're all as
I'd say if any of you are backing any of the front seven, then over another, it's just the genders because all
You
the
lot can
front
say I
seven were
got a
bad.
gender. I'll take the gender. Lukaku was the shittest. I'm sorry.
No, he wasn't, man. They were all as bad.
Yeah,
He wasn't. He wasn't.
Sadiq, the
They
problem
were
is you're
all as
saying
bad.
That doesn't
shittest
make
part.
any sense, Sadiq.
Why?
Sadiq,
Can I just ask you what
Yeah,
what
go
did
Hey
can I
guys,
just ask you, what did
I gotta
Pulisic
leave
and
now.
Ziyech do that were
Alex,
better than him?
take care.
Alex, feel better, bro.
I don't feel
Just
well,
feel
man.
better,
I've
mate,
all of a sudden
Alex.
got
Stay well,
busy,
man.
so
Stay well, man.
Sorry, I'm not. I
I
don't
gotta
want
jump
to
too,
jump
Sadiq.
in. I
I'll
just
talk to you
wanted
later,
Sadiq, I want to hear Sadiq say his trying to rationalise his irrational thought here. But how the hell can you say he was the worst when for me they're all as bad as each other? I don't get your reason.
I'll explain.
Okay.
I've said this for not weeks, months. Whether Havertz scores or not, the front three play better together. Okay, whether it's still good enough or bad enough, whatever you guys think, cool. It is better than what Lukaku brings to this team. Now, today, we played to Lukaku's strengths. He couldn't hold up the ball. He couldn't jump or win any aerial threat. Forget the chances. Kozilla told me he's world class. A world class player puts that chance away. You need one chance, you guys told me. He missed that one chance. That's it. I can talk about other chances he missed. This is not my words, Andrew. This guy here, he's blaming Kepa. This guy here is blaming Kepa, but doesn't say anything about Lukaku.
Okay, I'll ask you again because you didn't answer the question.
Okay.
What did Pulisic and Ziyech do that were far better than Lukaku?
They
were more involved than Lukaku.
No. I'm not.
Nah.
Jester, he said Lukaku was the shittest, so he thinks Pulisic and Ziyech were better than him today. I want to know.
Hang on.
But, okay, I want to
They
know
were
what
bad.
he did. Because as
They
far
were
as I'm
bad.
concerned, the police need to put out missing reports on both of them men because they
Okay.
weren't doing anything.
That's what I'm saying, Andrew. They were all as bad as each other. There was not
Exactly.
one better.
Exactly.
Hang on.
All of them were terrible. All three of them were terrible.
Let me explain.
They were all terrible.
Pulisic and Ziyech were still involved in the game.
Bro, Pulisic was driven in
was
too
not
much.
in the game.
Listen, bro. Pulisic was driven in too much. He didn't know when to release the ball. Ziyech's finally
But he's still with the ball.
and Lukaku done
He's still
nothing.
with the
All
ball.
three of them were terrible. All three of them were terrible.
You know what?
Tuchel. Have you heard Tuchel what he said? You need.
I don't care what Tuchel said, but I watched the game with my own eyes,
I'm
bro.
asking you, but you've admitted yourself. You've admitted yourself. So you have no. What you say
I
about
gave you a
Lukaku
reason.
doesn't mean anything because you just said you've got an agenda. So there's no point actually asking you because you just said you've got an agenda live on the street.
But I've proven
Can I answer the question?
You've not
Go on,
making.
just
Hang
go
on,
on.
sorry, Jester. I'll
Go
let you go. Sadiq, once again, you've not answered the question.
I answered it.
You didn't. Sorry.
What
you
did I
didn't.
say? What did I say? What did I say?
Sorry, what did they do that impacted the game that you thought, my God,
I
they're
didn't
so
say
much
they
better than
impacted it.
Lukaku?
I didn't say they impact. I said they just done better than him. That's what I said.
What? What did they do better?
They
They
were
done
involved in
nothing
the
better,
game.
man. They done nothing
They
better.
did nothing better, Sadiq.
They were
did
involved.
nothing better.
They were
They
involved.
did nothing better. Involved in what?
In trying.
Oh my! Get. Do you know what? If this were
Man said involved in trying. Oh
I swear to God.
Man,
I swear to God.
I remember when
Man said
I'm gonna call down.
involved in trying.
But listen.
Do I get to
Lukaku's
answer
not
the
even
question
involved.
ever?
Lukaku's not even involved, guys. What can I
Yo,
do?
can I answer the question?
Go on, just.
It's very, very simple. Statistically speaking,
Yes.
Ziyech and Pulisic were better than Lukaku.
Thank you.
They weren't significantly better than him,
Thank you.
but for me, he's what, 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah, what are these stats, by the way?
What do you mean? What are these stats?
Yeah,
He
what
said
is that?
statistically speaking, he was better. So
He
what
said
stats are you
stats,
talking
what?
about?
Doing
Sure, I can give them to you if you would like. You want Romelu Lukaku's stats?
Have they got
90 minutes played.
Have they got Sadiq's favourite stat in trying? Have they got
No,
that?
they do not. This is based on numbers and purely numbers.
Oh,
So,
I don't know why you lot violated me. What did I do?
so can I,
You do it to yourself.
man said they were more involved in trying.
Matt, will you take over this channel very soon?
I
Dude,
I heard what Tuchel said.
It's a
I heard
big
what
demand.
Tuchel said.
Oh, I heard
And-
what he said, and he's right. He is completely right. But what I'm saying is,
But Andrew, I said that for the last few months that he has to get involved. He does not get involved.
yes, and I agree. Well, no, listen. Over the last few games, he hasn't. You're absolutely right, but he has in some games. But what I'm saying is, we can't then go. He was the shittest out of the three. They were all trash.
They were
all of them were trash.
there's
today.
different grades of trash, though. Some of it's recyclable. Some
Stop
of it
making me
is.
laugh. Stop making me laugh when I try to have a rational conversation. Stop doing that. You're
Look.
a good man. Stop doing that.
Again, we can actually, if you ask for the statistics, Lukaku had 21 touches, gave the ball away 10 times.
Yeah. That was rubbish. That was-
7 of 12 passes, accurate passes for 58% passing range or accuracy. Aerial duels 1. He had 7 aerial duels, 1-0.
Okay.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay.
He didn't win any aerial duels whatsoever.
Okay.
He was rated at a 6.1
I don't know how.
by
I don't know how.
SofaScore.
I don't know how.
Christian Pulisic was rated at a 6.7. Hakim Ziyech was rated at a 6.6.
Why are we looking at SofaScore? We got our own eyes.
Listen.
All of us here
We've got our, exactly. We've got our eyes, bro.
Let me hear the
all
stats.
7 of us.
You asked me why
You
I
asked for
thought
the stats.
Lukaku was the worst.
Oh, yeah, but that's not a stat, bro. SofaStat average rate.
He was the worst.
Okay, hang on. What did Ziyech and Pulisic do? Can we get their numbers out?
Please, yes, absolutely. Who do you want first?
Thank
Who do you want first?
Ziyech.
Ziyech, 69 minutes played, 1 shot off target, 1 dribble attempt, 0 successful, 23 touches.
Listen what we're doing. Just listen to what we're doing.
You asked for him.
You asked for it. You said statistically asked for it.
This is terrible.
I think I need to go and get some alcohol.
This is
So
terrible.
he had 23 touches, 1 accurate cross, 0 accurate long balls.
Yep.
Half of his ground duel was won.
Oh my goodness, this is funny, man.
Lost possession 6 times.
I'm
You
ready.
know what?
Ads, you want statistics? You got it.
Go on. Finish your Pulisic. Go on.
Pulisic, that's it.
Yeah, but Sadiq, these stats are making me laugh because they're all terrible. We're talking about 0 completed dribbles,
I know,
1 cross,
but
1
our
off target.
point was Lukaku was the worst. That's
But how are you comparing players on their games by saying one person had 0 completed dribbles, 1 cross, 1 off shot target? What is this? What the hell is this?
Hey, Ads, should I be really pedantic? At least Lukaku's shot was on target on those ditches.
It's on the What are these stats that we're comparing? When you're comparing players with 1, oh my god, 0 dribble.
This is like comparing Arsenal and Tottenham. They're both shit. So why
Do
do
you know
you
what
need to
this is?
compare
You know
them?
what this is?
Exactly, that's exactly my
This is
point,
a
man.
football
All
equivalent
3 of
of
them
an
were terrible
autopsy.
today.
You know
So
that,
there's
right?
no point of talking
This
about
is
it.
an autopsy on our performance today. This is what it is.
You asked why I thought they were better, a little bit better than Lukaku. I'm telling you why.
I'm with you.
The stats show they
I'm
were a
with
little bit better than Lukaku. So
I'm with you.
Lukaku was the worst out of the starting front 3.
100%.
I disagree, but okay.
I'm with you.
Well, that's fine. You can disagree all you want to. He was the only one that had chances made for him, and he fluffed them.
Well,
Yeah,
Ziyech had one and shifted it over the
Well,
bar, didn't
okay, good, and that's why.
Okay,
he
but
was
Jester,
what I mean,
what about Ziyech's role as a creator? Lukaku should have finished his chance there. Lukaku should have finished his chance. But what about Ziyech?
Andrew.
Right, that versus that. That's literally what we're fighting over.
Yeah. That's how close
That's
it is.
what it is. It's
That's
like
how it
that.
is.
Yeah, it's like
You-
that.
You
Right,
asked
literally
me
like
to
that. That's
justify
what
what
it
I said, and I did.
No, but
You
Jester
just can't
just
take
said that Lukaku missed his chance and he's a striker, he should take it. Yeah, fair enough. But what about Ziyech as a creator when he's in the first half when Lukaku was through and he hit it to Ederson's feet?
Hey, man! I didn't say he was good. I just said he wasn't as bad as Lukaku.
No, I'm trying to.
There's different grades of crap. Okay. There's different grades of crap.
I agree with Eds, man. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, if you're not doing your job in your position, then how can you rate someone over the other? They play bad.
They do it all the time. People do it. We rate players over the other players all the time.
Yeah, it's true. It's
Bro,
true.
when you're not
So,
doing your job,
what are
in
you
your position-
talking about? That's exactly
true.
what we do here.
I can't lie, guys. Jester's right. We're flip flopping here. We actually.
No,
True.
but you're just saying just as right because you got a Lukaku agenda. You hate the guy.
No, it's
so-
not. It's not because of that. I know
I don't
Lukaku
hate
was
him.
that.
I don't
bad.
hate anybody. I
No,
just
I'm not saying
don't
you.
think
I'm
he's.
saying. I'm not
Tuchel
saying
has
you. I'm
come out
saying
in
Sadiq
public to say it.
has a-
Tuchel has
Sadiq
come
has
out
a
in
Lukaku
public to say
agenda.
it.
He has a very, very big Lukaku agenda. He mentions it every single day in our group chat on Twitter. Every
Well,
single
I'm sorry. I can
Listen,
only speak for
Ads,
myself.
Kazilla's quiet and Abs is quiet in the group right now. All of them, I don't hear anyone saying about.
Why would I talk in the group chat when I'm talking to you right here?
Zilla is constantly talking in the comments, so
Yeah, he's talking.
Why would I talk to you in the group chat when I'm talking to you right here, bro?
yeah,
Bro,
exactly. We're
listen,
all here.
let me
I
tell you
like
why
to
Lukaku
chat to you on
got
Twitter, bro. You want me to
bad.
chat to you in and start typing on Twitter at the same time, bro?
I'm doing both. But anyway,
That's
guys,
That's why I'm the best co-host.
Matt, it's got to a point where Kazilla has actually messaged during the game saying Lukaku has Timberland boots on. And he's a guy that said he's world class. So that tells you how shit he was today. That tells you
He was not good today. He was probably the worst player on the pitch. Okay? And that's not saying everybody else was so much better than him. They were all poor, but he was the worst of the poor bunch. See, in a barrel of bad apples, there's always one that's rotted more than the others. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, man. I agree with you in this one.
You say Lukaku was the worst.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
All right.
maybe alongside Alonso.
Can I give Kazilla the leg?
Yeah, give it to him.
Yeah, we were talking. We were talking about.
I'm
we were
about to
talking
bounce so I
about
can
the
eat
attacking.
breakfast and then do a podcast.
Go for it, bro. I want to end it anyway.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go eat some breakfast real quick, and then you'll get to hear me talk on the podcast. So, subscribers, WorldWideChels pods. It's gonna be done today. You're gonna see some fire being breathed at everybody. So
It's gonna be like Game of Thrones.
check it out. It's gonna be fire.
Peace. Thank you. Uploading tonight.
Yes. Also, information on the pod. Any one of you guys that listen on Spotify, they now finally do ratings. So please go and give us a good rating or bad rating, whatever you want. I don't mind. Just so we can get some ratings on there, because currently we only have one.
Oh, really?
Make sure you go rate us on Spotify.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, where's Andrew? I want to talk to Andrew. This brother came for Kepa.
Brother, tell me if I cut out any minute, innit? You hear me?
Yeah, where you?
I'm at work now, innit? But this is, I
what-
can't lie, bro. This is a bogus performance, bro. What do you want me to do?
fuck.
Man comes on, I come on street. I'm in the comments
Fucking
now.
terrible,
I'm here listening to man talk about sofa score, bro. Is this what we're doing?
No,
Sofa
Kazira,
score.
hang on. No, Kazira, hang on. He was asked to bring statistics.
So that's not a statistic.
Bro.
Have to
bro.
back
But
it.
this is the problem. No. You can't back it, because this is the problem, Sadiq. Let me tell you why. Because this is what we're doing. We're saying Lukaku was shit, this guy was shit, but then protecting another player. This is not how it works,
no
my
one's
friend.
been
The
protected.
team's a collective, my friend. The team
No,
is a
no one's
collective. We were
protected. No
terrible.
one's protected.
No, listen, Sadiq. Let me finish.
They were all as shit as each
Kepa-
other, man.
Kepa was at fault for the goal. Let's not get it twisted. Lukaku was terrible. Ziyech, terrible. Pulisic, invisible. But why am I switching the goalposts like? Why am I moving the goalposts for one player and saying another player is this, saying different grades of shit? Bro, it's a collective, bro. The team was terrible today.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. The team was whack, bro. I'm not trying to hear all of this.
100%.
No. Let me say why. Lukaku is £100 million player. You guys say he gets lack of service. We played to his strengths. He had a chance. He fluffed it. He lost every aerial threat, every ball. He did fuck all today. Okay, this is the worst game that I've seen. You guys
Can
say,
you tell me, Sadiq, can you tell me what Pulisic done today?
Okay, I'll tell you what Pulisic and Ziyech done. They've done the same thing they've done all season, which is fuck all that we know. But Lukaku was a step lower. Lukaku was under. Lukaku was worse. Lukaku was...
Nah, man.
He was.
You're just asking the player. Sadiq, you already told us you have an agenda, bro. Like, you're not helping your point here, fam.
But listen, my agenda's facts, because Tuchel has come up publicly to say that he has to get involved. He is not involved in the game.
Everyone knows
and I
that
said this
Lukaku
to you. I said this to you, and you guys said no.
No, listen.
it's not the thing.
Sadiq. Bro, everyone knows that when Lukaku plays, we don't play as well as a team. It takes out our midfield. Our midfield is not as good because there's not a player dropping deep. And all of this and all of that. We get overrun in the midfield because of Lukaku, because some of the attackers have to make up for his pressing. We know this. But still, it doesn't excuse the fact that Lukaku had a crap game. And so did everyone else, bro. Can we not just say it's everyone's fault?
Everyone had a bad game.
I was angry at Kepa, and I made a comment on Twitter because of Kepa, because I've seen it too many times. I've seen it happen too many times. And I'm not just going to oust Kepa. I'm not going to oust Kepa by himself. I'm going to get onto Lukaku. I'm going to get onto all of these guys because they were terrible, bro. It's not that hard to do, but when man come on streams and talking about we're gonna do sofa score and all of this, bro, come on.
No.
Let's be real, man.
He was asked to bring it. Okay, he was asked to bring it.
No. Why are we talking about sofa score? It's only protecting players from. No. But listen, but even what you just said, Lukaku was worse than all of them. I don't care about players being worse, bro. They were all terrible together. It's a collective. It's a team sport. This isn't dark.
100 million.
Lukaku at least created
£100
This isn't darts. This isn't boxing. This is an individual sport, my friend. This is a collective.
Let me tell you a fact. Let me tell you a fact. If Haaland came,
oh my God.
No. Let me finish. If he came for £100 million,
when he comes,
like
go on.
If he came for £100 million and he played like that, I guarantee you, on my life, you lot will be on him more than others.
What are you talking about? You think we got an agenda, or we back Lukaku for some special reason, and we wouldn't back Haaland the same? It's not about
No,
that.
you guys have to understand something. Off the pitch, he has come out and spoken 3 months. He has to deliver on the pitch.
No, but
right
what
now,
makes
he's doing worse. He's doing
what
worse.
makes what makes you say that we wouldn't back Haaland though, and we be getting onto him more than Lukaku?
What I'm trying to say is the price tag speaks volume. If you're coming into this team very expensive, you're expected to deliver more than others, bro.
Okay, so
this has got nothing to do with the price tag today,
that's
man.
what I'm saying. If it was something to do with the price tag, why do people not ousting Kai Havertz every game? And I'm not trying to hear the young excuse because you're talking about money.
Bro,
let's be
Kai
real.
Havertz has improved his overall game in the last few games that he's played.
Oh my god!
And hold on. Sadiq, but what has that done for our team? And
The guy scored like 2 goals this season.
We've won those games. We've won those games.
So wait, hold on. So he scored, as Ad said, he scored 2 goals, and that's worth 72 million.
And listen,
guys,
man
you know what we do, Marv? He won the Champions League.
Oh my god, he scored 1 goal.
You're being shameless. You're being
What do you fucking do?
But listen, man in the comments trying to tell me about I'm trying to defend Lukaku. I've already told you Lukaku was tired today. He was knackered. I'm not defending anything. I'm just saying it was a collective issue. I understand if you want to oust Lukaku if the other 2 were good, but they won, bro. Everyone was dead, bro.
Yeah, they're all as bad as each other. That's just the point. Sadiq, no one's saying here. No one here is saying that Lukaku was good. Look, no, he wasn't even average. He was bad. But we're just trying to say that they were all as bad as each other. Lukaku was not the worst.
Kazilla, let me land one more mineral for you.
Lukaku fucking nearly scored, man. I didn't see anybody else almost bloody.
Guys, listen. Let me land minerals again one more time, please, because you don't actually know me. Conte 2016, yeah, we got slapped by Man City, yeah. We had no chances, just like this game today. We played the exact same or similar exact way for Lukaku, yeah. Costa got 1 chance and he scores, and the whole game changed. Willian fucking scored and Hazard scored. Okay, Lukaku has that 1 chance, he fluffed it. You guys told me he's clinical. He needs 1 chance. He ain't like Werner to miss many chances. He will put those away.
Nobody said Lukaku's clinical, bro. Nobody said Lukaku's clinical. No one said Lukaku's clinical. I've never said this in my life.
I promise you, Mandem have said Lukaku's clinical, and you said he's world class. World class players put it away.
No. They should put it away. I'm not excusing Lukaku or that miss, but I'm saying you can't expect these strikers to score on their first goal. It's not sustainable and it's not realistic. It wasn't
his first
goal.
goal.
Football, no. If you play football, bro, if you're coming on here or if you're playing, you can't expect the striker to score on his first goal, bro. It don't make any sense.
Well, it wasn't his first goal though. He had a chance in the first half to put it away.
Bro, I'm just saying, yeah. I feel like I'm not gonna say Lukaku's a scapegoat because I'm gonna get on to him as well. He was terrible today, and I needs to pattern up 100%. You can't be paying this type of money, as you were saying. You can't be paying this type of money and having players underperform. But let's not act like Lukaku was miles and miles worse than flipping.
No one said that. No one said
No. Because I come on the stream and that's what I'm hearing.
No. We said this. This is what we said. Just above. Lukaku is just worse. That's
then
what
why
I
are we
said.
doing this? They're all terrible, bro. Just come out and say it as it is. They were all bad.
They were all terrible. They were all terrible. Ziyech and Pulisic were very shit. But we've seen that with all wingers this season. It's nothing new. But Lukaku, you guys tell me he wants to go against Aston Villa. Come off. I told you that off the bench, he makes an impact. Starts the game, does fuck. I'm telling you, not minerals for free. I should get paid for this. I should get paid for this.
Who would have you started in this game?
On my life, anyone, just make sure you got Havertz up top. I swear to God. Fluidity. I stick with it.
Fluidity, you know.
You lot can laugh at me. Ads can laugh at me because they can take the piss at me, whatever. Fluidity, just a better understanding with the front three. No matter, even if we don't create, I don't give a shit. At least we will have the 2 wingers do better, bro. I can guarantee you that right now.
That's actually fair to say.
It's facts. It's not fair to say, but it's facts. I'm telling you now.
I don't believe it. I feel like it's fantasy.
That's why it's fair to say, because it's facts.
We would have lost this game anyway. Because if you would have saw the game, right?
That's fine, bro.
Press trick, bro. We had players that were actual press triggers on our team. Aspilicueta, Malang Sarr, our whole left side got pressed off the park. We weren't winning that game for Adams, bro.
Kazilla, I'm not saying we would have won the game, but I'll tell you something now. You guys, I'm not saying Kazilla, I'm saying you guys as a whole, in general, we all talk about Mason Mount. listen, the levels that we've become, Mason Mount is needed in this team simply because of the press and what he brings to the team.
Of course, bro. This is obvious, though, bro.
That's the level we're at right now.
But this
and
is the
people
problem.
don't understand.
Obviously, I've been saying
That's
Mount's
that's the problem.
one of the first names on the team sheet for ages, bro.
But that's one of my problems, though. We're relying. This kid's 23, bro. He's playing 55 games a season. This is the standards that we're at. He shouldn't be playing 55 games a season. Yeah, I know he's good enough, and he should be. But in my opinion, if I had it my way, his game time would be a lot less, bro. He'd be actually properly morphed into the squad. You get? And obviously, if that's if I had my choice. But obviously, he's been integrated in all of this and all of that because of Lampard. And fair play to him, he's done well. But at the end of the day, we can't be relying on youth to get us somewhere, man. That's my problem with it.
That's why I want to win in the league, bro.
But me and Kazilla said from the start, close the gap, blood. That's all we said, bro. I remember everyone saying win the league, fam.
Yeah, but you can't blame people getting ahead of themselves. But we just won the Champions League.
But we told you from FA Cup loss and just about scraping Champions League spot. Papered over it, man. We got him more as well, man. The players don't treat him like a vocal point, Lukaku. Fair enough, but listen, Tuchel has come out. I said it for time, bro. He just has to do the basics. Just come deep, pick it up. He had a decent touch once, and then he lost the ball, and they had a counter. See, it happens. That's how open it is in midfield as well. Everyone was bad today, man.
Mate, I'm just looking back at the 2013-2014 team. The attacking players we had compared to what we are now. I mean, if you want me to go through it, I'll go through it. You're
Demba Ba,
I mean, Demba Ba stopped Liverpool winning the league. That's a big.
And he scored that goal against PSG.
That game was basically today. That game was basically today, and we scored.
You've got, in terms of the attacking midfield, you've got Oscar, Mata, De Bruyne. You've got Hazard, Schürrle, the other Hazard, Willian, Salah.
Callas.
Look at that team. Look at that. Compared to the shambles we have now. Compared to the shambles we had now. And that I'll tell you what that is. That is good board management, making good signings. Unlike now, I'm wasting lots of money on a pile of shit.
Yo, where's Andrew?
Well, it doesn't matter. We couldn't get those players to work. We couldn't get these players to work. It's just something wrong.
Well, it's the system, man. Look, I'm telling you. Look, I told you about Lukaku. I told you about Lukaku's form. Lukaku's play.
You need to go forward at the back. Can't lie. You need to go forward at the back more.
I'm telling you guys now, it's the formation, and you don't want to say it.
I've said this as well. I've said this for ages as well. So I think we should play forward at the back.
No, but we don't speak it out too much. We say it.
You know why though? Because if you can do it against Tottenham,
I said it yesterday.
If we can do it against Tottenham, I know Tottenham are nothing special, but then if we can do it against Tottenham, don't tell me we can't do it against teams like Newcastle, Everton, like these kind of teams.
It's
Southampton.
early. It's early. It's early to judge it like that.
No, but I'm saying, bro, if we can do it effectively against Spurs, then why can't we do it against lesser teams in the Premier League? Of course we can.
Because I agree a bit with Kazilla in terms of it's Spurs. Like, I know they're top.
I know, bro, but they're still better than other teams, bro. If we can do it against Spurs, we can do it against Newcastle, we can do it against Southampton, Everton, we can do it against these teams, bro.
Guys,
just go five at the back every single game. Burnley, we can go four at the back, bro.
Just quickly. I remember KJ was like, back Lukaku in that year, and then today he tweeted saying, send to West Ham. I was creasing. Let the truth is coming out of Mandem, bro. Look.
That's it, back in the to West Ham. Shameless.
You man are next. All of you are next. I'm going to say it next as well, bro. I can't wait. You're going to say sell Lukaku, bro.
I was one of the first to get onto Lukaku, bro. You're not remembering that. Go watch back the review after the West Ham game. I was grilling him, bro. We lost to West Ham.
Kazilla said it's top 3 or top 2, I think it was.
No, he said Kazilla said he's world class. I don't agree. He's not world class.
Well, he said top 2 or top 3 as well.
No, he's top 5, but he's not world class. Even that's how sad it is. Even though he's a top 5 striker in the world, he's not world class.
Do you lads reckon we're going to get rid of him or not?
No.
Get rid of him.
Invested too much in him.
I don't think so. Because there's no way this board sells him after a year for like 20 million.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to my mates as well tonight after we were
unless
talking.
PSG gives silly money.
Unless, bro, we're never going to get the money that we got back. So we're at least going to keep him for a few years.
Yeah. Which might create a problem because if we end up wanting to get another striker to replace him, which we will if he doesn't perform, he's going to be on the bench fucking sulking the whole time he's here. It's going to create problems because he's going to want to play and Yeah.
Can't lie, everyone just down, fam. I
Look,
might just go on FIFA and beat City 30-0 or something.
See, you know, it just showed me today how much better than us they are, bro. They're just a million times better than us.
Yeah, they fucking
They're
bent
so
us over.
so
How did
clear.
we beat them in Champions League? How did we beat
I
them?
don't know how we've done it last year. Honestly, I keep saying it. Bro.
It's because they didn't have a DM, innit?
Nah, I don't even know, bro. Because we beat them 3 times, bro.
It's weird. But then again, fluidity.
Nah, I think they took it up a level this year as well, man. They're so much better. They're clear. They're so clear with us.
You got fluidity, bro.
Yeah.
Loud.
In those 3 games.
Bro, don't chat to me about
real.
Look, maybe today, maybe I was a bit over optimistic going into this game, which, as you guys know, is very uncharacteristic of me. Nah.
Remember when Johnny said we could win?
Yeah, but he changed it. He saw man over it. He's like, nah, we can't win today. He got it wrong. And now he's going to push it like, oh, you should have started Mount.
I mean, let's have it right. Mount chat, don't change it. Sorry, Al.
He might do.
It doesn't change the result, but it makes it better, though.
It doesn't change the result. It don't matter.
Yeah, but we've been saying Pulisic and Ziyech with that shit. I think what Ads is saying is Mount would have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm honestly so disappointed just because I genuinely thought that we were going to go into this game and actually show some spirit and fight. And you know, if you lose, you lose. It happens. If you put on a good performance, shit happens. But we were fucking disgusting today, man.
It has to be, bro. But listen, you see with Lukaku, I'm just thinking, bro, it has to be something with our team. It has to be. The guy's literally never failed to score goals wherever he's played, and now he's failing to score goals.
Of course, but he just doesn't suit us, bro. It's just a wrong signing, man. It's not his fault.
But the guy's had no problems in the Premier League before, really, bro. He bagged goals wherever, man. Even at Man United, even though he was playing bad, he still bagged goals.
I know, but it's just our team, man. It's just how we are. We don't need a striker like that.
I always see him with his arms out like this year, trying to running behind, and no one passes it, bro. Literally, Pulisic is he's got his own tunnel vision, bro. He just dribbles. He just keeps dribbling and dribbling. He just doesn't do anything with it. He just dribbles. So annoying to watch, man.
This is an interesting point. Taha Karim, when we were talking about how we won the Champions League last season, they wrote, no Lukaku last year, that's why.
Yeah, fluidity. Who's the point? Fluidity. But then again, it's new manager tax. Because when you get a new manager, everyone's a bit hyped.
But we were also complaining about last year without Lukaku. So,
yeah.
Well, I wanted Haaland, but yeah.
Brother, Haaland. You can win
78 goals. 78 goals in 7 games.
Sadiq.
Yeah.
You think we're winning today if we have Haaland?
Okay, let me tell you a fact. You remember that Haaland goal against PSG?
Yeah.
Be honest, do you remember it?
Yeah,
left
bro.
foot. Left foot.
Yes.
Okay.
Bro, yeah, I remember it.
Tell me the Lukaku chance today, he would not bury that.
I don't know if he would, bro.
He's got that 78
Bro, strikers miss chances. You think Haaland's never missed a chance in his life, bro? It happens.
Oh, Haaland would not miss that chance. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's a gunman.
I think Sadiq has PTSD of all those streams and not signing him.
I can't wait for the next transfer window for the fucking 3 streams a day again.
I'm quitting.
Haaland news.
Matt's taking over, man. I'm done.
Hey, I'll be
Because they're telling me bring back Ali and Feroz. I was like, fuck it, no, man. Are you mad?
Bring them back.
Bring them back, you know. They need to pay me to come back.
Yeah, but Feroz is going to say that he spoke to Haaland.
Ali's a snake.
Yeah.
Why? Big up Ali, man.
Nah, snake.
I don't know how we done an hour 40-minute stream on this, but
yeah, for real, I still need to do a pod after this.
Yeah, you don't do your thing, man. I want to end it anyway, man. You lot, pro clubs today, yeah.
I'll see, bro.
What you not see? You need to, bro.
I got coursework to do, bro.
If I see you in NBA, I'm on to you.
I'll let you know later.
In a bit. KJ, you snaked me yesterday, man. Shout me, man.
We're gonna play today, bro.
Come. Who left? As left. Oh, what a snake. That's what you call an alley snake. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Alfredo, thanks for coming on. Kofi,
No worries,
off mute. Andrew, off mute. Fuck. Where were you?
That's none of your business.
Oh, you weren't at the desk, right?
Hey, sorry, lads, just quickly before we go, did you guys hear the commentator? I'm pretty sure, yeah, you have the same commentary, obviously. Did you hear him say empty head?
yeah, I did.
I also heard when they were just mugging off Ziyech for about a whole minute after he got paced by a Carl Walker.
Yeah, I just cannot believe that. And in the second half, he corrected himself as well. He said something like, "Oh, I called that the empty head in the running the game."
Yeah, we're gonna end it.
Take care, buddy.
We're gonna end it. Take care.
Yeah,
good times.
Had a good laugh at that.
Big up Fraser. Thanks for the compliment of the name. It's just true.
Guys, enjoy it, man. It's going to be a long season. We might win the Champions League still. You never know. Lukaku scores a winner. I'll celebrate.
That's better. That's right. You never know.
So stay positive, guys. Back Lukaku. He's one of the best strikers in the world. And yeah, up to Chelsea. KJ, Alfredo, Matt, myself, we're out. Peace. We're missing this guy.
Good performance, man. Don't ever leave Chelsea. Never give up. Obviously, always.
Even he gave the green light to that approval. He was like, "Yeah, you're right." You know, is what it is anyway, guys. In a bit, you got peace.
Peace.